Pam was very family-oriented. There were 5 girls, and she was the 5th one in our family. Just 2 of us are left now, Gloria and myself. We miss her very much. We miss her phone calls and chatting with her mainly. Pam was always a pleasant person. She did not complain, even during her illness. She was very upbeat. Her favorite place to go when she was feeling good was the 99-cent street store. She loved a bargain. Pam enjoyed and looked forward to getting together with the sisters and cousins. We would go to restaurants and sample foods and desserts. She liked wearing white, beige, and pastels, as attest to the flowers here. Not only did Pam enjoy country and western music, she was an avid fan of the blues also. Some of the artists she liked was Albert King, B.B. King, Bobby Blue Bland. Pam suffered a stroke on July the 5th. Her family and friends rallied around her to speed her recovery. She left us on Friday, August the 12th. We love her and miss our little sister Pam. I want to thank Vincent and Norbert for accommodating Pam's huge family, visiting your home. Thank you, and may God bless you.
For years, I would ask Gloria, where's Pam? Where's Pam? So Pamela and Gloria got together, and I believe the last Christmas that we celebrated at my sister's house, who passed away, she came. And I have my little yearbook from high school, and I'm checking off all the people that I knew from high school. And I'm sure there's a few here today, because Pamela was one of those people that you never, ever will forget. She might be gone, but you'll never forget her. And you'll never stop loving her. You know, too few people have heart to cry, and too few people know the reason even why. But when you think of Pam, you never have to ask why. Because Pam was very special to all of us. In the Anthony family, there was a lot of Anthonys and 5 Feltuses, so that made it even more Anthonys and more Feltuses. So I'm not going to take up a whole lot of time. I just got in from Temecula, and my shirt's out still, and my truck had a little sign that said, "Slow down." But I was not going to miss at least being here with the rest of my family here, because I love them. Amen. I always will. And if there's anything that you can think of that you need, you call the Feltus family. And that's Abraham Feltus down in Temecula.
I'm,
Talking to Mike.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? But anyway, I just want to say that I'm the oldest son left in the family. And I was kind of sitting there, kind of wanted everybody to say something, and I would come up last. But you know, the Anthonys are funny people. Everybody just spoke to me. So I just said, well, I'll just come up along the way here. But I'm really proud of Pamela. And Pam always reminded me of my mother. I could see Pam, and I could remember times back in my life. And with that smile that she had and that voice always reminded me of my mother. And we're going to miss Pam. And I'm thankful for all the support here today. I thank her husband and my brother-in-law's brother looking after her just wonderfully. And my niece, Shirley here, is just a real nurse. And I'm thankful for her. So I better sit down before my Anthony come out.
Hi, I'm Susan. I have the least amount of Anthony jeans because I talk real short. Aunt Pam was a person that took me to my first concert, the Jackson 5. She also took me to the racetrack for the first time. And she let us choose horses. I just want to say it was great. And she would trick me and say, oh, come spend the night. And she'd make you work. But it was a lot of fun because you always got to take something home. So from all of us cousins, we love her. Come on, man. You leave for me.
I'll be nice. It's Pam's husband.
I just want to say a few things about Jerry right now. We was like at 1 month from being 48 years of marriage. I can truthfully say one thing. Out of all the years we were married, not one thing did she ever do that I didn't like. Nobody in the family can say Pam and I ever argued. It wasn't all me, it was her. She cast a spell. Never, that's something I can't hardly believe myself. All right. Never did she ever do not one thing that I didn't like. And we never had an argument. Nobody in the family can say we ever argued. All right. That's good. And I love her very much. And I'm going to be missing her. Thank you.
Well, I'm an Anthony and a Washington, so you know I'm all in. But I have learned, don't say that enough, Oscar. I have learned how to follow instructions.
Oh, when?
I want to thank my Uncle Vince and Uncle Norbert that let me have the honor of spending the precious time and caring for my aunt. It's not a hardship, it's a privilege. Because I remember a time folks wouldn't even want me in their house. But God knows how to turn your life around. He turned my life around, and I have the privilege and the honor to take care of my aunt. And you know what I learned from my aunt? You know if you stump your toe, you say ouch or something else. Aunt Pam, they removed her breast. And the nurses came in when she came to and they said, you ready for your pain medicine? What for? I don't have no pain. They came in that night. They said, you ready for your pain medicine? What for? I don't have no pain. The next morning, I don't have no pain. When she got ready to come home, they was giving her a prescription for pain. I don't need no pain. I said, get it for me. Understand. Would say, you know what? This is not going to get me down. She said, the Lord's either going to heal me or he's going to take me home. My aunt had a smile on her face at all times. Even when she was bedridden, she was laughing and joking and smiling. She always had a joke. My aunt was a quiet strength. She was a beautiful lady. And she taught me not to complain. Because she never, ever, ever, ever. She didn't even say I was sick, y'all. You know, we complain a lot. We need to thank God and focus on our blessings. Things happen in life. It might be mentally, physically, whatever. But whatever, if you're moving and breathing, God is blessing you. And she believes in the master. And I'm going where she's going. Get your life
sure you go there too.
I'm Patty Petty. Pam was a very, 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 very dear friend of mine. We moved to Bakersfield in 1954, and I met the Anthony's in 1955. I know Pam was in a class with my younger sister, but after we grew up, me and Sylvia was in the class together. Sylvia wanted to say, why you and Pam running together? Why you and Pam? I don't know. It's just Pam just, I never met a person like Pam. I've never met a person like Pam. She was so dear. I mean, she was a friend. And you know, in this life, you have a lot of acquaintances. But you have very few friends. Pam was a caring person. And Pam, it didn't make no difference who it was. You know, she had time for everybody. Whether you was little, large, or small, Pam had time for you. I was with Pam. A lot of times we would go out to the City Hall. As Shirley said, we was going to the City of Hope, but you could not tell Pam was sick. She would lift me up, you know. We would laugh and talk, and girl never, every time you say, you hurt him? No, she never hurt. She never hurt. If she did, she wouldn't let nobody know it. The last few days, she was there. The last time she came from the hospital was the hardest because she couldn't speak. And sometimes she would point. It would hurt you so bad. But what is she pointing at? What do you want? You want something? And then she would just turn over. And it would hurt you because whatever she wants, you want to give it to her. But you don't know what it is she wants. You know, those last days was rough. But I was with Pam when she took her last breath. The nurse was there. I said, she's gone. But the life she lived, that she lived, just that smile, that good heart. Oh, I'm going to miss her so much. I'm going to miss her so much. But I'm so happy she's not in pain anymore. She's at rest because I truly believe she was a child of God. And one day I hope to see her again. And I hope I can take on some of her habits. She had such good habits. She's just a good person. Just a good person. As a human being, I can't help it. I just miss her so much. Thank you.
Pam was that special aunt. We were all sitting around talking about her the other day, and do you know she made every one of us feel special? And we all thought we were special, and took us to our first Michael Jackson concert. And I mean, that was just like, wow, you know. And she would have all these 45 records. She had every record you could think of. And Pam was, like Derek said, just a hip, cool aunt. But outside of that, she was just a beautiful, beautiful person. I would take her to some of her visits too, Tanya, all of us, with Gloria, Sylvia, everybody, Uncle Hugh, Uncle Chad, all of us, and Uncle Lester. We would take her to her different visits. And she was so strong. They would just say, they would try to whisper and talk to me, and she said, I'm sitting right here. And, you know, and she would just, but she only wanted to know what she wanted to know. And she was very strong in that. If she didn't want to know something, she just would leave the room and say, you handle it, you know. But she knew who God was. And she just wore that like a badge. But we were reminiscing on the time and the days, and Aunt Pam used to take us shopping. I have two sisters and 2 brothers. And Aunt Pam would come and get us, all 3 of the girls. And I mean, you don't just pick up 3 girls and take them shopping. And it was always carte blanche. She would take us downtown LA and take us shopping, and she would get us school clothes and think nothing of it. Then take you to lunch. And I mean, just giving person, and we never forget that. You know, you look back and you say, wow, this person was really significant in my life because she just taught you how to give and be loving. Amen. And the other thing that I really comes to mind, Pam was an entrepreneur. We thought back on all those different jobs that she and Uncle Ben's had. She and Uncle Ben's had. You know, they had a Mexican food restaurant, a pizzeria, a plastic molding place, an auto shop. What else you guys? They own a race course. Barbecue place. I mean, everything you can think of. And do you know Pam ran every one of those? One week she'd be speaking Spanish. Barbecue. I mean, but ran it so smoothly. You had the best manager in the life, didn't you? But just a giving, loving person, and we will never forget that, and how special she is, and that smile. And I know somebody's going to come up here and talk about how she handled the Anthony business at our 4th of July, and how she collected the money, and how efficient she was. And she'd come and get your money, and you never know you gave her money. With a smile, take it out your hand. But just a loving, beautiful person, and we will truly miss her. And we